Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of the NFL offseason, exploring some game-changing moves and strategies from the Dallas Cowboys. We're unpacking everything from potential blockbuster trades to strategic drafts and pivotal contract updates that could redefine the team's future. How are the Cowboys positioning themselves for success? What does this mean for stars like Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Micah Parsons? And could a surprising trade shake things up for the upcoming season? But before we jump in, I've got a quick favor to ask. If you're enjoying our content, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're on our way to 9,000 subscribers, and every single one of you makes a huge difference. Your support helps us grow and continue to bring you the best NFL insights. So, let's buckle up and get into it. What's really going on with the Cowboys this offseason? Stay tuned to find out. Today, we're diving into the Dallas Cowboys' strategic moves in the offseason, focusing on the draft, free agency, and the critical contract situations of Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Micah Parsons. Stay tuned as we explore how the team is positioning itself for both immediate impact and long-term success. Recently, there's been buzz about a potential trade between the Chiefs and the Cowboys that could shake up the back half of the first round of the NFL draft. The proposed deal would see the Cowboys moving down to acquire more draft capital, helping to fill roster holes with more affordable talent. According to Bill Barnwell of ESPN, this deal would involve the Cowboys and Chiefs swapping picks, with Dallas gaining additional draft picks in the process. This could be a strategic move to address multiple needs, given the team's salary cap constraints. The Cowboys are navigating a tight salary cap, which has significantly influenced their approach to free agency and contract extensions. This fiscal conservatism is evident as they aim to secure the futures of key players like Prescott, Lamb, and Parsons. By limiting big spends in free agency, the Cowboys are likely ensuring they have the necessary funds to offer competitive extensions to their star players. This approach, while cautious, could help maintain a stable and competitive core for the future. Segment 3: Draft Focus on Offensive Line. Host: With the departure of several key linemen, the upcoming draft presents an opportunity for the Cowboys to reinforce their offensive front. This is crucial to protect Prescott and enhance the running game, which is vital for the team's offensive strategy. Potential draftees could include top offensive tackles from the collegiate ranks, who would be available around the 24th pick. Names like Tyler Smith and Joe Alt have been mentioned, but it's likely the Cowboys will evaluate several options to find the best fit for their system. The biggest storyline this offseason remains the contract status of Dak Prescott. With no extension in place and his contract set to expire, the uncertainty adds a complex layer to the Cowboys' planning. If Prescott doesn't sign an extension, the Cowboys might need to look at alternatives, which could even influence their draft strategy. Similarly, decisions will need to be made regarding extensions for stars like CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, who are pivotal to the team's success on both sides of the ball. Looking beyond this season, the Cowboys' strategy appears to be a blend of cautious financial management and targeted investments. The aim is to build a roster that can compete consistently while managing the cap effectively. This strategy requires a delicate balance between retaining talent and refreshing the roster through the draft. The success of this approach will ultimately be judged by the team's performance in the coming seasons and their ability to navigate the cap. As we look ahead to the draft and the 2024 season, the Cowboys find themselves at a crucial juncture. How they manage their draft picks, navigate the salary cap, and handle key player contracts will be critical in shaping the future of the franchise. What do you think about the Cowboys' current strategy? Are you in favor of the proposed trade with the Chiefs? How should they handle Dak Prescott's contract situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As we consider the Cowboys' approach to the NFL draft, it's essential to evaluate the team's most pressing needs. Given the departures and current roster configuration, Dallas appears focused on shoring up the offensive line and possibly adding depth at cornerback and safety. The offensive line, once a major strength for Dallas, has seen better days. With Tyron Smith's departure and uncertainties around other positions, investing in a high-caliber offensive lineman could be a game-changer. Similarly, enhancing the secondary could prevent late-game breakdowns that have plagued the team in critical moments. With the potential trade with the Chiefs, the Cowboys might be looking to increase their draft capital. This strategy allows them to address multiple roster spots and find value in a deep draft class. More picks mean more chances to hit on successful players. For a cap-strapped team like Dallas, finding contributors on rookie contracts is invaluable. Trading down could be a wise move, especially if the team believes they can still get quality players later in the first round or early in the second. The salary cap's impact on team composition cannot be overstated. For the Cowboys, managing this cap effectively while trying to retain key players like Prescott, Lamb, and Parsons is a delicate balancing act. Every dollar saved against the cap is a dollar that can be used to secure essential talents or bring in new players to fill gaps. The Cowboys must be strategic in how they structure contracts, potentially backloading deals to accommodate future cap increases or front-loading to take advantage of current space. Beyond physical skills and cap management, leadership plays a critical role in the success of a football team. As the Cowboys navigate this transitional period, the leadership qualities of returning veterans and new additions will be crucial. The potential departure of a longtime quarterback like Prescott could shake up the team dynamics. Ensuring that leaders on both offense and defense are in place to guide younger players and maintain locker room cohesion will be essential for the Cowboys' success. How they navigate the draft, manage their salary cap, and handle key player contracts will set the stage for the next few seasons. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the Cowboys' strategies and decisions. What moves do you think they should make in the draft? How should they handle their cap situation? Share your opinions in the comments below. According to FS1's Craig Carton, there's a rumor, yet unconfirmed, that the Cowboys might be considering a trade that would send Dak Prescott to the Raiders. In exchange, Dallas would receive quarterback Gardner Minshew and 4 draft picks. This deal would significantly shake up the team dynamics and potentially set a new direction for the franchise. While this rumor comes from Sports Talk Radio and hasn't been confirmed by any official sources, the specifics suggest a strategic move for both teams involved. The idea is that Dallas might be looking to refresh their quarterback room and manage their salary cap more effectively. Let's talk about Gardner Minshew. Last season, Minshew had a decent run with the Colts, throwing for 15 touchdowns and adding 3 more on the ground. Known for his resilience and leadership, Minshew could serve as a capable stopgap quarterback for the Cowboys. Minshew's playstyle is adaptable, and he's shown he can handle starting responsibilities. However, transitioning from Prescott, a consistent and proven leader, to Minshew would undoubtedly be a significant change. We'd need to consider how this affects the offensive scheme and locker room dynamics. The addition of 4 draft picks, potentially including one high enough to select a future franchise quarterback, is intriguing. This aspect of the trade would give Dallas options in the upcoming drafts and possibly help to accelerate a rebuild or retooling phase. With these picks, the Cowboys could address multiple areas of need, including the offensive line, secondary, and potentially finding another quarterback talent. This move could be seen as a strategy to set up the team for future success while managing the cap space more effectively. Dak Prescott has been the heart and soul of the Cowboys for several seasons. Trading him could signal a significant shift in team strategy and possibly fan sentiment. Prescott's potential departure might be seen as the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter. Prescott is highly respected, not just within the team but also across the league. His leadership and performance have defined the Cowboys for years. The decision to trade him would be monumental, possibly affecting team morale and fan support. While it's all speculative at this point, the rumored trade of Dak Prescott raises several critical questions about the direction of the Dallas Cowboys. Whether this rumor turns out to be true or not, it highlights the delicate balance teams must maintain between player contracts, team performance, and future planning. What do you think about the possibility of trading Dak Prescott? Would Gardner Minshew be a good fit for Dallas? How should the Cowboys use the potential draft picks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Switching gears, let's dive into the financial aspect of this potential trade. Trading Dak Prescott could offer the Cowboys significant salary cap relief, especially considering his projected market value. Prescott's next contract is estimated to be around $50.8 million over 4 years. That's a hefty sum that could restrict the Cowboys in other areas. By trading Prescott and acquiring Gardner Minshew, whose contract would be considerably less burdensome, the Cowboys might be able to allocate resources more effectively across the roster. This could mean strengthening weak spots like the offensive line or secondary through free agency or the draft with the additional cap space. If this trade were to happen, it would clearly signal a shift towards a longer-term rebuilding or retooling strategy for the Cowboys. Moving from a known entity like Prescott to a more uncertain situation with Minshew and potential draft picks is a gamble that could reshape the team's future. In the best-case scenario, the Cowboys would use the draft capital to secure young, promising talent, setting up a new core for future competitiveness. However, the risk of a setback in performance is real if these picks don't pan out or if Minshew fails to fill Prescott's shoes effectively. Such a significant move would undoubtedly cause a stir among Cowboys fans and the wider NFL audience. Prescott is a beloved figure, and his departure could lead to backlash or, depending on the results, eventual support for the team's decision. Media analysts would likely scrutinize the trade from every angle, debating whether it was a wise decision based on the Cowboys' return on investment. Fans might initially react negatively due to Prescott's popularity and the uncertainty surrounding Minshew and the draft picks. Before we conclude, let's consider some alternative scenarios. If the Cowboys decide to keep Prescott, how might they address their salary cap challenges? Alternatively, if they do trade Prescott, what other quarterbacks could they target if Minshew isn't the long-term answer? The Cowboys could explore other young quarterbacks in the draft or consider free agents who might not demand as high a salary as Prescott but still offer leadership and skill. Each option carries its own set of risks and opportunities. Today's discussion highlights the complexity of NFL trades and team management, especially when a star player like Dak Prescott is involved. The decision to trade him would not only affect the team's roster, but also its financial health, fan base morale, and future prospects. We'll continue to monitor this situation closely and provide updates as more information becomes available. What's your take on the potential Prescott trade? Would you support this move, or do you think the Cowboys should find another way to solve their cap issues? Share your views in the comments below. Thank you for joining us for this in-depth analysis. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our Cowboys content. Until next time, keep discussing and supporting your team. Go Cowboys!